you're paying your receivers and basically using a formula that has proven to be ineffective. If Joe Burrow is not getting the protection that he needs, then how is he going to make plays and get the ball to his receivers? And it feels as though they're not addressing the real issues. So people are critical of this because you look around at that defense and you realize there's no help on the way because all of the money is now being spent on the offensive side of the ball. It's funny to me that the narrative flipped immediately from how can you let a guy like him walk to why would you pay him? It's kind of a lose-lose situation when you really think about it. Should we look at this and feel good about the Cincinnati Bengals? You all hope they do something about the defense, they'll really be in business. Even if the team is not perfect on both sides, you still have one of the top offenses in football. They can score, but defense wins you football games. And if their defense was any better last season, who knows? Maybe the Bengals make the playoffs. There are question marks about roster building, no doubt about it. There are question marks around this defense, but you found a way to get it done. So now you run it back with those two guys and your quarterback. You bring these two receivers back. You have Joe Burrow. You have this offense that can put up 30 plus points per game. But can your defense stop the opposing team's offense from scoring? Today, Joe Burrow is somewhere letting out a loud scream. I would be too if the franchise that paid me to be their quarterback finally came to their senses and re-signed two of their stud receivers. I fully expected the Bengals to trade T. Higgins to get something back for him to build this team up, particularly on defense, for Joe Burrow and Cincinnati to actually go out there and compete. I didn't think this deal would get done. They actually paid T. Higgins and Jamar Chase. I do think keeping this core together is incredibly compelling. Listen, Jamar Chase and T. Higgins have been at the top of their games. But I do think to win, I just think you have to be aggressive about improving your defense.